Hey guys, welcome back to the Mostly Accurate podcast. This is episode 5.
Today we are going to be talking about some nutrition and health stuff, and we'll see what else we get into.
Yeah, starting off, we just ate a meal. It was gnocchi and eggs. I think it was pretty
and
good.
Vegetables.
The gnocchi wasn't quite fresh, but I thought it was pretty good. A little bit it subpar because it had sat in the fridge for a while, but it was really good. And what I've been doing recently is tracking like not only my calories and the macros, like protein, carbs, fats, but also the micronutrients, like all the vitamins and the minerals.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably smart. I don't do that as much.
I don't think it's really necessary. I like to do kind of a cycle where I do like 1 week a month where I track it and see how I'm doing, and then I adjust for the rest of the month, and then I kind of just eat intuitively the rest of it.
You do that intentionally, or you just stop tracking at a certain point?
Sometimes I just stop tracking. I don't really do it intentionally. I try not to worry about it too much either, because I kind of get fuddled up in the details.
Right. So what kind of meals are you eating like weekly?
A lot of eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this off. We're back. That should be a lot better now. Sorry if the audio was a bit messed up there.
That editor can probably fix it.
Yeah. Anyways, I've been eating a lot of eggs, and then some ground beef, like lean ground beef, and I just made this really good chili that I've been eating a lot of because they made a lot more than they needed, so I just stored some in the fridge. What have you been eating?
Tend to eat, I don't know, dinners vary, stews, soups, chilies, meats, lamb, some good amount of lamb. There's one in the freezer right now. It's
Interesting.
partially why. I don't tend to eat in the morning or throughout the day, only really dinner, which it's not intentional. It's probably not good for me.
Sometimes I do that. Usually what I'll do is I'll forget to, well, not forget, I don't have time to eat breakfast, and then sometimes I forget to pack a lunch, and then it's home, and then I'm eating like a pre-dinner snack meal. Yeah. And what was I going to say? I wonder the nutritional density of lamb.
I don't know.
You raise your lamb?
Yes.
Very nice. I wonder. Do you like there a specific meat variety or?
Lamb.
That's really interesting because I know like turkey, and like, well, I guess chicken's high protein, but I know turkey's like really nutritionally dense, and so is like kangaroo meat. Weirdly enough.
Interesting. What about like alpaca? Do you know anything about alpaca?
I don't know anything about alpaca. I don't think many people eat alpaca. I know like kangaroo might sound weird, but in Australia they eat it a lot more often.
I feel like that's fair. I know some people who've eaten alpaca.
You do?
Yeah, it died, and then I think it either died or was almost dying, and then they like cut it
Well,
up.
yeah. I wonder if that's not to rag on them. I wonder if that's legal.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I mean, it's already dead, but
Could you eat another person if they were dead?
I don't think
Is it legal to eat other people if they're dead?
I don't know.
Can you look that up?
Nutritional density of human meat.
Well, I know like the average human's like what isn't it like 100,000 calories? No, it's more. I think we were looking at. I think we were looking at babies. That was it. It was like 175,000 calories.
No, for a baby?
Yeah, I swear we were. It might have been a cat.
There's no way it's 175,000.
We looked up something and it was like 175. You could look up the nutrition.
Editor, look at the
Look
nutrition.
up how calorie dense a human and a baby and a cat is real quick.
Cat.
We looked up one of those a while
Hang on,
ago.
let me do some
with one of my
Googling on
buddies.
the
No, that's the editor's job. You just keep talking. He'll bring it back up.
The United States has no law against cannibalism, so...
Wait, actually?
It has a law against murder.
So if
yeah.
So if there's like a dead dude on the side of the road, I can go and like
At your own risk. I mean.
imagine like arguing that in court.
It says, most if not all states have enacted laws that indirectly make it impossible to legally obtain and consume body matter.
What states don't? Just for the viewers at home, could you find out?
If you're watching from the UK, it is illegal.
Okay. What about Canada?
I don't know.
So look up where cannibalism is legal. Or like what states it's legal in, actually. I don't know. Are you on Reddit right now?
It's not. Well, it was an answer on Reddit.
What did it say?
How many calories in a 9-pound human baby? If one were to eat a baby, how many calories would it be? They're saying you could treat it like any other livestock. And then the Oklahoma Department of Agriculture says a 250-pound hog will be 180 pounds when dressed and 144 pounds at retail. So let's see. So 5.18 pounds, 24 servings.
Huh.
Oh, about 5,724 calories in a human baby.
It must have been an actual human, and that we looked up. That was. Like
I still don't think it would be 100.
I feel like it was like
100,000.
I feel like it was.
Our editor will look up more.
Our editor-
I don't like to
editor-
look at my phone too much during the podcast.
Yeah, figure out how much calories are in a person.
It's typing pretty slow. So
Why?
you might get...
Why do I need to be looking this stuff up?
We just want to.
It's not even your computer. You don't have to worry about it.
Anyways, so I don't need a lot of people though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, human meat isn't a big contributor to my diet.
Yeah.
I mean, I know our editor is big. He's like carnivores. He's like
Cannibore.
Cannibore. He only eats human meat.
I think this is called a cannibal.
He's a cannibal. Yeah, guys. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm sure some of you guys will like that. Anyways,
Back to the topic at hand.
carnivores are really interesting.
Carnivore, yeah, like there's a difference though, because there's like a couple different diets, right? You got like your carnivore diet, and there's like the lion diet, and like I'm pretty sure the lion diet you like only eat meat, and the carnivore diet there's like some like wiggle room.
Animal products. So
Yeah,
you can eat,
animal
like
products.
eggs, and then you can eat salt.
Well, I think in any of them you're allowed to have like supplements for like nutrients and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, that's one of the biggest parts. You're not of cannibalism. Carnivore. Being a carnivore, you're not getting any fiber. So everybody who does carnivore, they're like, I haven't pooped in 2 weeks. Is something wrong with me? I'm not in support of the carnivore diet at all.
You're not really.
No, not at all.
Why?
It's just the nutrient deficiencies. It's just
Well, I feel like
really
you
awful.
can get most of your nutrients from meat, and then you can supplement what you don't.
Yeah, you can get a lot of them, but there's just a lot that you're. I mean, I'm kind of speaking out of what I've seen. I'm not saying like citing any specific sources, but I really think you're very nutrient deficient. And even like with vegans, they're also very nutrient deficient 90% of the time.
Well, I don't
And
know.
then
I just feel like I know
supplement
people that do like carnivore and things like that, and they seem to be perfectly fine.
I guess when you break it down, you can be pretty healthy on a carnivore, but like optimizing your health and longevity is where you're gonna need to focus on those deficiencies. And like a lot of things are underlying, so you can't see them in the first 10, 15, 20 years. And then after that, it starts to show up. Like your heart seems to be a little bit worse for wear, or your liver isn't doing as well as it should be. But that'll be true with any diet.
Right.
What if you systematically rotate through them?
What if?
He has such a smug look, honestly. What if you systematically rotate through them?
I think the biggest problem I see with like people saying like the carnivore diet is like, this is how humans should be eating. This is how we've always been eating. That's not really true. We've always been omnivores. We've always eaten meat and vegetables. Why do we have to limit it to one? He seems to be disagreeing about this. He seems to be unrest.
He's like really active today.
No, you keep moving the camera.
Stop doing that. No. And I think, in my opinion, being an omnivore is the best of both worlds.
I think it's pronounced omnivore, not omnivore.
I don't think so. Omnivore? Omnivore.
I think it's omnivore.
Omnivore. Maybe it's...
Carnivore, herbivore, omnivore, not omnivore.
You're probably right, but it
Carnivore.
just sounds more right to me.
It's not
Carnivore.
like meat, like meativore. Oh, actually, hold on.
Carnivore. Think about
Carne is
it.
just meat.
Yeah.
The salad is how it's prepared. You're taking any supplements?
I'm taking magnesium and vitamin D3 right now. And then I was trying this daily Nutrigrain from like some fancy, it was like Equilibrium or something. And I didn't like it at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really healthy according to the nutrition label, but it's really, really, really gross.
Can you please stop pulling the mouse?
What are you doing? That was expensive. Put that back together.
It's just a keycap.
For
Gonna start unscrewing it.
Yeah. He's pulling a mechanical mouse apart right now.
Put that down. Thank you. Okay, anyways, back to topic.
Yeah.
Are you supplementing with anything?
Ibuprofen.
Yeah.
For the pain.
Yeah, just Adderall and...
You had some upstairs. I took a couple when you weren't looking. No, I'm joking. I didn't. But I do know where you keep your Adderall on. I feel like you do. I think it was that. Stop. Would you stop winking at the camera?
What camera?
When we're done with this podcast, we're going to be like, oh, this one was so bad. So unprofessional.
That's kind of how I feel a lot of the time. Last one was pretty good.
Yeah, the last one was good.
But you're supplementing with ibuprofen?
I am.
Is it a supplement?
No, it's not. It's
Is it
like
a
it's
medication?
a medication. And you're not
Is
supposed.
it like anti-inflammatory or
I
something?
really don't know. I just don't hurt very much when I take it.
Yeah, I take... That's good. I'm glad you're not hurting.
Definitely hurting when I'm not taking it. That might be a problem.
I take magnesium for the sleep benefits, just to get clearer, better sleep. And vitamin D3 because I'm usually nutrient deficient in it. And I stopped taking the Nutrigrain stuff. It's just not, it's kind of yucky. So it wasn't worth it for me. But what I do take, that I'm a big proponent of, is I take electrolytes in the morning. A lot of people just do salt, and that hasn't worked very well for me. What I do it for is that if I have like not as much time as I want in the morning to be able to eat breakfast, then I'm like starving with the like electrolytes. It essentially takes that hunger completely away, because when you wake up you're not hungry. Sorry, I'm talking to the camera. When you wake up you're not hungry for food per se. You're hungry to get your salt levels up, which a lot of people get by food. But with electrolytes, you can kind of just drink it, and then you're more hydrated.
I see.
It's really, really nice for me.
So electrolytes, that's water retention, right? Oh, okay.
A lot of it is water retention, and then your like sodium, phosphorus.
Yes. Maybe.
I
Don't quote
don't
me.
know specifically. Don't quote me. But, and then I was taking Liquid IV for a while, which I really liked.
It's like an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people really dislike Liquid IV. I think where you get caught up is that it's really strong. So you put it in the amount that it says you should put it in, like the water, and it's really, really strong. So what I do is I put it in a big liter-sized jar. And that's the perfect, like that.
Is that yeah, that, okay.
And it's a perfect size for the amount, for the flavor I want it to be. And it's still really flavorful. But it's kind of more watered down, and I like that. And I'm getting more water. So anyways, I ran out of Liquid IV, so I was like, I'm going to try a different one. Maybe I like them all. I don't remember. I remember. So I tried the brand Nectar, which I do like. I like the taste of them a lot, and they're 0 calorie. They use stevia to sweeten them, which isn't my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't like the aftertaste of it. But I like the taste of them a lot, and it's just not as much. I'm not getting that hunger crave, or like the satiation that I was getting from the Liquid IV.
Right.
And I'm not... It's not as flavorful. Like, I put it in like a quarter liter. So
Okay.
it's like a quarter as flavorful.
I see.
It's just not as good for me. So I might switch back to Liquid IV, or I might try a different brand.
What made you switch from Liquid IV?
We just ran out.
Oh, okay.
And instead of buying more, and these ones were a bit more cost effective. But yeah, I don't know. Have you ever taken electrolytes before?
Yes, not Liquid IV or that stuff. Just we have like this jar of like electrolytes that have a picture of strawberry on it, and then are covered, and have those sometimes.
Very nice.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of other things in my routine.
Bananas. For like potassium and water for like, bananas and water.
I do like eating bananas, but not for the potassium. I just eat them because I like them. But what I do eat that has a lot more potassium than banana is kiwis.
Kiwi.
Kiwis are really nutritionally dense.
You like Vita Coco water?
What's that? Is it coconut water with vitamins in it? Is that the one with the palm tree on it or something?
I think
it's like paper.
Yeah, I feel like it is. Yeah.
I kind of know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, but I've never tried.
You know, I didn't know if you did. So,
You?
Yeah. Sometimes. I think we had some a while ago.
Interesting.
Not anymore though.
That sounds.
What about like alternate milks? Like, what are you doing for milk? Just
I do
regular?
2%.
2%.
Why
Why not whole?
It's lower calorie, so I can drink more of it without like. Clint's shaking his head. 2% isn't bad. It really doesn't have that much.
We'll get him
taste.
skim instead. I know.
Yeah, he likes rice milk. Sorry.
No,
you want almond milk.
Rice
right?
water, like the water after you're done washing the rice. Do you wash your rice? Or do you just throw it in there?
I usually wash my rice.
Usually.
I'm pretty easily influenced by people saying, "Wash your rice!" But I don't. Do you wash your rice?
Yes.
I don't know. It's like, I wonder what's the, because what you're doing is getting any parasites or germs off, right?
Well, the water changes color, so I'm sure you're getting something off.
Yeah.
It turns like a milky color.
If you cleaned a banana with water, isn't that a good point though? Because if you're cleaning,
Would it change the color though?
1,000%.
Peel on or off?
Off.
Well, then the inside's like secure, like rice is just exposed to the elements. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
the insides are not secure because the peel is off. What I'm saying.
No, the peel's on until you peel it to clean it. The rice just sit there, like they're chilling as like little tubes of bacteria.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
See?
Anyways, yeah, I usually wash my rice. Another thing that I really love, one of the most nutrient dense berries, actually fruit overall, are blackberries. I like those. I really like those.
You have those here
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of blackberry bushes.
in the apartment or studio, whatever.
We have a lot of blackberry bushes around here. I guess they're just sticker bushes, but and then when it's not blackberry season,
they are Himalayan blackberry bushes.
and then when it's not blackberry season here, I just go to the store, grab a couple packs, and then I usually have some of those with every meal. Not every meal, but you know what I'm saying.
Let me see. Try to have fruit with every meal.
I try.
You see, I know today you didn't, but
Avocados are a fruit, right?
was there avocado in there?
But there's avocado in a lot of them.
Is avocado a fruit?
Must be.
I f-
He's playing his game. Yeah, avocado's a fruit because it has the seed.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it grows on a tree. It's a fruit.
Okay, do all vegetables not grow on a tree? Wait, hold on, I phrased that wrong. Do all fruits grow on a tree?
No, tomatoes.
Do all vegetables grow on the ground? Is a pineapple a fruit or a vegetable?
Fruit.
Right. Does it have seeds in it?
Oh. This is so interesting.
Is a banana a fruit or vegetable? I've never seen.
That's a fruit.
Does it have seeds in it?
My grandma has. Yeah, it does.
Little ones? Where are they hiding?
I think they make seedless ones. That's what you buy.
How are they regrowing them if they're seedless?
That's the thing. It's genetically modified. They have like a butt. My grandma has a banana tree in her backyard.
Do those ones have seeds in them?
I don't know. He's supposed to be looking this stuff up.
Why don't you do your job? You can just play a game. Look up if bananas are fruits. And
Pineapples must be a fruit. That must be a fruit.
Yeah, actually, pineapples are more important. We need to know about those.
And watermelon are.
Yes, they have seeds in
That's a
them.
fruit. And then. Well, that's not what we wanted to look up, but that's okay.
It's definitely a good one.
He's
I'm
a
not,
bad.
I'm not looking up all those individual cases.
He's not very smart. Okay. No, but we don't know, like, do they have little seeds, or is a pineapple... Just look up if a pineapple's a fruit.
Anyways, I try to incorporate fruits
He's
in
on images
most
now.
of my meals.
I call his job next time. We'll do like an
Or-
inter-
Or you could just not have stuff needed to be looked up.
We'll do an intermission, and then I'll do his job.
I don't love the food table that what is the FDA made.
Yeah.
It's like you have to have a certain amount of or like dairy and fruit, vegetables,
Well,
grains, protein. It makes sense if you're varying your meals like that. That's good, but it's just kind of like a bit broad.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some of the things are kind of misplaced.
Yeah, a little bit. I feel like
Like, what's your nutrient list? Like, what's the most important thing you're trying to get in?
I'm just trying to capitalize on protein right now.
Mm-hmm.
And before I was getting way too much protein in. I was
Really?
getting like 240 grams a day.
How?
I don't know, man. It was a.
What do you mean you don't know? You clearly tracked it to figure that out.
I did track it. Okay, that was for like a week, and then I scaled it down to like 200, and now I'm following the like 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of your goal body weight. So I'm getting 130 to 190 grams of protein a day.
You
That's
only,
good for me.
You want to be 130. You
190 grams.
Oh,
We're
100.
not 90 pounds.
I was like, trying to be 130 pounds? What are you doing?
No.
You're gonna die.
I'm trying to be 190
190.
eventually, but I don't want to do like major weight loss really quick. I want to get there progressively and put on more muscle.
Mm. I see. It's good. Do you have any other like goals for your like I don't know fitness / nutrition stuff?
I guess I just want to be more athletic.
Athletic.
You know,
Well, like
I want
what
to be
kind-
able to like
Yeah.
run more
Run.
and jump higher.
Great goals.
I don't play any sport, so that's kind of like difficult for me, or not difficult, but I have to make myself. I have to. It's not incorporated into my routine, so I have to set out and do it myself.
Have you ever considered playing a sport?
I've considered joining the football team, but I've never really played football on a team. And so many of these people started when they were like 8.
Well, you never know unless you try.
Yeah, but I don't really feel like, you know,
Not the
football players have dementia by the age of like 41 most of the time.
Okay, well, yeah. Is that professional or just everybody?
That's professional.
Exactly.
Of course, I wouldn't be in the NFL if I play football.
No, you won't though.
Yes, I
That's
would.
like, no,
I mean,
you
they wouldn't be able to stop me. I would be in NFL like a year in. Youngest NFL player
You're
ever.
15.
Youngest NFL player ever. Fastest to get there. Best player. I would win an MVP every year.
No. That's not.
I'm joking.
I know you're joking. That's how Clint thinks. With all of his stuff.
Shaking his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played soccer when I was like 7. Everybody did.
Everybody? Like,
A lot.
a lot of people.
I feel like I don't know. I don't think I've ever played any other sports on a team, but I haven't really considered joining anything. I just kind of like doing my own thing, like solo sports or just casually playing sports.
Solo sports, like, what, fencing?
I guess a solo sport. I don't know.
Boxing.
I do want to get into boxing. Like, well, I want to get into MMA, but I think you need a foundation of other sports for that,
I
right?
think you don't.
Really?
Pretty sure you can just train.
I guess you don't need it, but it feels like it'd be helpful, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't.
Because it's mixed
Go
martial
to
arts.
classes or something. Like, go to an MMA class.
Hmm.
Right.
I think that would be a really cool sport to get into. Some sort of martial art or fighting.
Right.
And then just like general calisthenics. I want to get better at that. And weightlifting.
Have you ever considered joining the Snohomish Marine Corps Juniors or Officer Training Corps drill team?
I have not, no.
Mm.
Have you?
I am actually a member of it.
Really?
Yeah. I just think you benefit from it. Like
Maybe.
maybe.
I
So you said
probably
you-
would. It's just not. It's a thing that works into my routine right now.
I feel like we can make it work.
Maybe I don't want to make it work.
Why not?
It's not my thing.
You don't know that. You don't try it. No. Highly recommend it.
What are your goals?
I don't know. Probably just keep doing what I'm doing. For the most part, I'm progressing, just in fitness, like in general. Probably, like you, like I want to learn to fight more and stuff like that. Like, I'm alright, but like pseudo. So like, no, shut up. Like that one time at the church when I like fought Clint and then I feel like
I didn't have gloves. It wasn't fair.
it wasn't fair. Well, Clint did.
I couldn't punch him right because I was gonna hurt him. You know, I'm too powerful.
Oh.
And I was gonna knock him out first try, and it was just like
Yeah,
I was holding myself
but I
back.
broke your defense. I like. You remember that?
No, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're better fighting me for sure.
Well, yeah. But I feel like you really haven't. You haven't tried that
I
hard.
haven't.
I feel like that's
I'm
Clint's
not a very
last thing.
strategic person. I mean, that's kind of a generalization, but especially in like fighting, like I don't think strategically, and I think that'd be really interesting to learn about, and I think it would be a really good.
Maybe
sport
like played
to
more
learn.
chess.
Maybe.
So like
chess
that?
chess gets me frustrated. I don't like
You-
doing something I'm bad at,
Oh.
so I'm never gonna get better at chess.
Do you know how to play?
Of course. Do I know how to play good? No,
Well, like.
but I know the
Do
rules.
you know any openers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you're set. You can do like 3 openers and then like 2 defenses.
I
you
had the
can win.
chess app for a while.
What was your score? Like ranking?
Oh, I didn't even know. They didn't even. I wasn't good enough for them to give me one.
No, there's like little points.
They were like 0.
Oh, it was 0? Oh.
Um,
So you lost like all of the games? That's too bad.
no, I won the ones against Martin,
Martin.
the guy in the app, the worst one.
Oh, I see. I see. Oh. That makes sense.
What else?
Nutrients in general, like. What kind of? I know you mentioned like chicken earlier being high in protein. What kind of meats are you trying to like eat? Not which ones you are, but like which ones are you trying to?
I really like lean ground turkey, and I've gotten pretty good at cooking like chicken thigh and chicken breast. Those are like, like the flavor wise best meats for me, and then ground beef. It's like not that with the lean ground beef. It's not that high calorie. It just feels like I'm eating so much volume that I'm like not able to get as much protein in as I would want.
Yeah, I think that's a thing with people is like eating is harder. Cause like you don't eat so much and you're like, oh, my stomach hurts, can't eat anymore. I think eating faster also helps because like there's like a delay between like when the food is in your stomach and when your brain's like, we're full.
What I've been trying to do is eat a lot slower.
Eat slower.
I'm a big fast eat. I'm a fast eater, and I don't digest. I don't chew as much as I should, and I like to eat slower. What do you know? What I've been eating a lot? Egg whites.
Whites.
Egg whites. Yeah. I mix in like two whole eggs because the
Okay.
yolks are really again nutritionally dense.
Right.
But you get a lot more protein to calories in the egg whites. Because let me think about it. It's like something like 5 grams of protein in. It's 6 grams of protein in a 70 calorie egg,
Right.
and then 5 grams of protein in like 45, maybe like 35 calorie egg white. So you're getting most of the protein
From the egg white.
from the egg white, but you're getting most of the like selenium. I'm just going off of what that guy Sill says, but you're getting most of your actual nutrients
Right.
from the egg yolk. So
I
I
see.
keep those in at least a few.
How do you prepare your egg?
Well, with the egg whites, I always scramble them.
Okay.
But
Is there any like benefit to that? I've heard like if you don't fully cook an egg, you're not getting like the full nutrients from it.
I think it. Yeah, I think that's true. I think it's more nutritionally available, or what do they call it, bioavailable. If you cook it all the way, but the way I eat them, it's like not undercooked. It's a little. It's like soft. Like I, like.
I remember I cooked eggs normally the other day. You were like, those are overcooked.
Normally.
They were just
I feel
not
like if
wet.
there's brown on them, then
I know they weren't brown. I cooked them till they were yellow and not wet.
they weren't bad. I just don't love my eggs that way.
Well, I usually eat my eggs with other things.
That's fair. I've been eating eggs for a really long time. I think I was really
Wow.
iron deficient.
Wow, eating eggs for...
No, but I've been a big egg guy for a really long time.
I feel like everybody is like a big egg person.
No,
I don't really know anybody
no,
who's not.
I'm a big egg guy.
Okay.
I'm the egg guy. You ask anybody, they tell you I'm the egg guy.
Okay. I'm sure I remember that.
Like my whole childhood, people would give me like egg-related gifts, which is really interesting.
Actually?
Actually, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I've always liked making eggs and eating them. Maybe I was iron deficient as a child and I craved that.
It's an interesting theory. Do you think your body just like naturally knows what it needs more of?
I'm a pretty intuitive eater. I think during COVID it wasn't so easy, but now I'm able to I request a lot of things from the store, from my mom. And I'm like, hey, can you get
How does she
eggs
feel
black
about that?
She feels fine. It's usually what she's picking up anyways, or we're gonna get it soon, and I'm just specially requesting it so that I can have it. And I cook a lot of dinners for us. Well, not a lot, but sometimes. I'm gonna sneeze soon. That's embarrassing. I didn't sneeze. Oh, I thought I had to sneeze, and then I didn't.
Yeah. Well, not everybody sneezes all the time.
And I eat a lot of spinach with my eggs.
How did COVID affect you? Like from like going into COVID to coming out of COVID, like what were we looking like?
Well, the first thing that happened was a year before COVID, I broke my foot, so I was stuck on the couch for a really long time. And then I got sick. I got sick for like 6 months before COVID, which is funny.
That wasn't me, was it?
No,
okay.
that was after COVID. That was way
okay.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
That was way before. That was the first time I realized I had asthma.
Oh.
And it was really bad. Like I couldn't breathe at all, and I had to go to the hospital like multiple times. And eventually they gave me like an inhaler. And then I was on steroids for a while, to help me, and I think I beat it. I beat asthma. I got over it.
Wow.
Just like Teddy Roosevelt. He boxed his way out of asthma.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, I got sick for like 6 months, and then COVID was there, so I was stuck on the couch for like a year, and then I was stuck inside for like another 2 years?
Yeah.
Whatever it was. I don't want to say I got really fat, but I did. I was pretty big. I still am pretty big, but I like the way I look now. I think obviously every time I look at myself, I'm like, oh, I wish I looked a little bit better, but it's a pretty common thing.
Yeah.
I would say. I've gotten a lot mentally healthier and physically healthier. I was going to the gym with Clint back in 2022.
Yeah, you guys are really reliable for him to deal with.
What are you talking about? You go to Planet Fitness. That doesn't count.
No, I was going to the YMCA and like,
You were?
yeah, you guys never like.
We stopped going. after
Every
a long
time I messaged you, you were like, no.
That was a long time ago, huh? Point is, I don't have a gym membership anymore. Maybe I should start going again. I like working out at home more. But COVID, it kind of set me back as far as like my health goes. How did COVID affect you?
I just stayed inside. I got dumber.
Yeah.
I feel like I got dumber.
I'm almost certain I did like get dumber a lot.
I'm like still.
I did get dumber for sure.
Well, I mean, like, feel like I'm smarter than like I could have been, but I feel like I could have been smarter than I am. Like I could have let myself go.
You could have been dumber, but you also could have been smarter.
I could have been definitely been smarter. Like if
I
COVID
see.
didn't happen, I feel like I would have been like a smarter person.
Interesting. I don't know if I would have been smarter. I really don't know.
Well, probably you don't know because COVID happened. You're so
Yeah,
young.
maybe if I was smarter, I would know that I could be smarter. Yeah, no, I most certainly could be smarter.
Well, everybody could be smarter, but I think specifically, like, I feel like there's just like a lot of lost time. I feel like all these assignments I did over like COVID for like school weren't like really done.
I did Spanish 1. I can't say a lick of Spanish. Nothing. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Look at that.
No leche.
Ah, crap, I forgot that one.
It's milk.
Ah, that's not even 7. Nueves?
I haven't gotten to the number yet. I've uno, dos, and tres.
I know queso.
That's cheese. Manzanas, apple. Padre, madre. Abuelo, abuela. Esposa, I think. Wait, yeah. I don't know. We're learning it. I don't know. I'm just trying to throw out different ones.
Yeah. Anyways, you're right. I definitely would have been smarter and retained more from those classes in COVID. But what was helpful was that I was going to a private school that was still in person the entire time through. Now, I have mixed feelings about the school. I certainly got a good education there. It was mentally tough.
Mentally tough.
Mentally tough.
Would you say you felt suicidal?
I wouldn't go that far, but it was a lot of late nights doing homework. But I got a good education there, and mixed with, I could have been doing Sky Valley classes technically, in the last part of 5th grade. Yeah, I would have been smarter.
All right, that's fair enough.
But I don't think the masks took my IQ down by 10 points.
I've never been to like any private schools. What's the difference there, like between education between private and public? What do you?
Well, let's see. Our private school is one teacher for the total of 24 kids. One teacher, and then it was a more, because it was a classical education, so it was more history, English based than, we didn't have any science or math education there. So we had to seek that elsewhere, which was a big problem with it. I wasn't very motivated to do math on my own because it was just like, do an hour at home. And I was like, okay. I just sat and watched the videos.
Right.
Watched the videos. So that really set me back. So I had to, learn pre-algebra while I was doing Algebra 1. So yeah, I would have been smarter if COVID didn't happen. But I feel pretty unaffected by COVID as far as it goes, because a lot of people had a lot worse.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel math specifically. I don't know. I feel like I just had bad teachers because math was really really easy, and then I was stuck doing the really easy math to the point where I wasn't trying as hard, and then the math started to level out. Now it's hard again. So I feel like if I was had better teachers or was doing maths that weren't really really easy, then I would have been further ahead.
Oh yeah. I see people who are 2 years ahead. I'm jealous.
You're ahead.
I know. Not that I'm doing great. I don't think anybody's in Algebra 2 is doing great.
No, none of us. Nobody passed that last test.
Yeah.
Well, I don't count because I didn't take it, but I'm gonna.
Me too.
Soon.
I have to retake it.
I don't know.
We're gonna pass it this time.
I'm gonna pass it the first time I take it, because I had to leave in the middle of it. It doesn't count. You
You're
just
right,
said
right.
no on the test.
He said no on mine too.
Well, mine
No.
was
Yeah. I get it.
What
You
color
haven't
pen was yours
technically
written
taken it. Red.
mine was blue.
Oh, so it was better now. No. Versus no. He didn't even grade it.
What color pen was yours in?
Blue.
Blue.
He didn't even read it. He just went no.
He doesn't know if you passed or not.
Just doesn't like me.
I feel like there's some prejudice in that class sometimes. Between students.
It's pretty cool.
Between students. The teachers are pretty good, I feel like, between
Yeah.
students.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about something COVID.
I don't know. I feel like we're just rambling at this point.
That's what this is?
We should probably stop at some point.
Do you think that's the episode?
I think that's the episode for so far. I think we need a better one for later, though.
Yeah,
I feel like I feel like this was good, like at the beginning, but I feel like we didn't have like a ton to talk about on this topic, so if we could like combine it with something else, it would have been better.
Yeah. There's a lot of things we could have done to improve this
But
episode.
I'm more just maybe like education next time or something like that.
Yeah, we should. That's a good idea. We should talk about how we handle schoolwork, our education.
Yeah, and we can have the other guy in for like all of it or half of it.
Yeah.
Instead of him sitting otherwise,
He's playing chess.
Are you winning?
He's losing. That's what that
He's
means.
losing. All right.
Anyways, thank you for watching this episode. Feel free to leave a like or leave a comment about what we could do better or what you liked about the episode. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think that's it.
Great. Thank you. Catch you next time.